Hi everybody. I just want to thank Raji and Unnati for giving me this opportunity to share my story. I love that we have Unnati amongst us in this community because it is a platform for women to come share their stories, just celebrate their lives, find support, positivity. I love the mission and I'm very happy to be part of it. I want to start with a quote. One of my favorite quotes is, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. This is by Helen Keller and I feel like it fits my life very well. Growing up in Bangalore as a child, I just grew up with a lot of strong women around me and super supportive men. Growing up, I think the most important thing that I learned that, is I can just show up as myself. I can just be me and, people are going to accept. That was a strong value that, was part of my childhood. And the other thing that I'm very grateful for is that I did athletics, I did throwball. I in fact represented India playing throwball. And, so this journey being a throwball player taught me so many things during the most formative years of my life, especially when you play for the state. You don't get a lot of funding for these games, so you sleep on iron benches, share a bathroom with there'll be like 4 or 5 restrooms and there'll be like 100 girls sharing that. So looking back, I feel like these were such awesome memories and such good experiences because it taught me that I can be flexible, I can adapt, accept things. And I came to this country 7 years back. I am married to my awesome husband called Sarat, and he inspired me to find my passion, to fly, to explore, to be adventurous, and to just find my own path. And so then came the journey of volunteering, where I was on an H4 visa in this country and I could not work. So I just walked into this non-profit, the shelter called the Sophia Way, which I'm very passionate about. And I started my journey at the Sophia Way being a volunteer back in 2014. I never thought, I would be volunteering there and then find a job and find my passion towards fundraising. But all this happened in a very short period of time. And before I knew it, from being a volunteer, I became a full-time staff at the Sophia Way. Fundraising is at the core of my being. I feel like fundraising is my true calling, and I was able to find that thanks to the Sophia Way. It's almost like I love the mission of helping women experiencing homelessness so much that I had to learn fundraising because I'm not from this country. I did not have a degree in fundraising or non-profit management, and to be working at a non-profit, I was really like, oh, is this my cup of tea? Is this something that I'm able to do? But my then executive director, Angela, really supported me, and she was like, Kavya, we need 2 things. We need passion and we need a flair to people and relationships. You have both of these, so, come join the team. So, that's how I found my love and passion towards fundraising and also just helping women experiencing homelessness. One of the things that this experience has taught me is that we have to enjoy, or we just should enjoy what we do. Otherwise, you go to bed in the night and you want to feel good about what you've done the entire day, how you've helped others, how productive you've been. I think these are things that are very important just for ourselves. So, if you want to find what my area of interest is or what my passion is, one of the things that I would always say and that I do for myself is do a personal SWOT analysis. How many of you watching have done a personal SWOT analysis for yourself? The audience You're not doing it as part of work. You're not doing it as part of some other community initiative. You're just doing this for yourself. What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are the opportunities and what are the threats? Because I think as women, we give very little thought about ourselves. So do this because I think it's a very good experience. And the other thing that I do, and I would highly recommend just for anybody else, is do a presentation on yourself for you. Again, the audience is just you, and it is so liberating to do that. I have done that, and I have my own format. I look at what my timeline is and things like that, because I growing up, when in my engineering interview they asked me, so where do you see yourself 5 years down the lane, like one of the campus placements, where do you see yourself 5 years down the lane, what is your vision 2020? Oh my god, really? Vision 2020? We all know how 2020 has been going. So the point I'm trying to convey is that I don't believe in planning. I don't believe in knowing what we're going to do like 2 years down the lane. Guess what? We don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. So just do presentations, do your SWOT analysis, living in the present. And I am always here if you just want to talk, have a conversation, chat, learn more about non-profits, learn more about volunteering, about fundraising. I am always here because I think as women, we have to support each other. We have to be there for each other. I'm very, very, very committed to helping other women. There are beautiful groups in the community. There is a group called We Are Pistachio that helps relocating spouses. There is UNNATI, which is awesome, where we are able to share our stories. I mean, I'm sure people watching are going to be like, oh, when am I going to be sharing my story? It's not too far. We all can do it. We just need a little bit of love. We need a little bit of support. We need a little bit of, celebrating ourselves, which is what platforms like this are for. So please reach out, and we are always here. Again, I am very, very honored and grateful to be a part of UNNATI. Thank you so, so much for having me share my story. I have enjoyed this experience. Thank you.